Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Gifted, and today I'm going to be bringing you all a really good gameplay, probably my best. It's going to be 171 to 2, and as you guys can tell, this is going to be my 200th video as well. Now, a lot of you were asking me if I was going to do anything special, and not really. I just thought I'd bring you guys, my most kills in Black Ops 2 so far, and this definitely could have been the 200 plus, but really quick, I kind of want to talk about, my 200th video and, like, how long I've been doing YouTube and all of that. Now, I've been doing YouTube for about almost 2 years. I started on July 4th of last year, so pretty cool, July 4th. And I'm coming up on my second year of YouTube now. I did take, that month break. So, I mean, if you want to take that away, whatever. But, I've been doing YouTube for a pretty long time. I also had a channel back in, I believe, like 2009, where I uploaded, trick shotting clips, all of that. I was a huge fan of, like, Optic and FaZe and all of those guys. And I made a channel like that myself, and I was in a clan and everything. And it was pretty fun. Now, somewhere, down the line, I started watching, actual commentaries, because all I used to watch was, montages and all of that. And then I started watching commentating, and I really got into that. And, I thought I'd be able to, showcase some of my gameplay and just pretty much just talk over it, which is what I'm doing right now. And now I'm a YouTube Call of Duty commentator, not really into the kind of quick scoping and going for feeds, all of that. I used to be into it like crazy though, guys. It was pretty funny. I wish I still had the channel, but once I made the Gifted channel, I was kind of embarrassed of all the clips, and the editing was awful. I had like Windows Movie Maker, so it was pretty bad. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I got into YouTube and how long I've been doing it, all of that. Now a little bit about this gameplay, a little bit about the gun I'm using, because I've recently just started using this gun, and oh my goodness, it's so good, guys. I really do recommend you try it. If you have not slapped on the AN94 yet, you are missing out on so much. It's kind of like a submachine gun once you put on the silencer and the stock, which is what I'm using in this gameplay, and that's pretty much what I always use. I tend to use extended mags from time to time, just because my accuracy will be off at certain points, and I'll just need to, kind of spray around and get those kills. Now, I go 171 to 2 in this gameplay, and I'm using the Lodestar, the Dogs, and the Swarm. And this is a very good setup, especially on the map Raid. Mainly because, even when I call in the Dogs and Swarm all at once, they usually tend to get me a good 40 to 50 kills. I'm not even going to lie. Especially on a map like Raid, if the enemy team is not backing out, you're bound to get a good 40 plus kills when calling them both in or just separating them a little bit. And once you add the Lodestar to that, and if you do have a really good Lodestar, which most of mine were pretty good in this gameplay, that's definitely a good, I'd say 60 to 70 kills, something like that. I believe at one point throughout this gameplay I had 30 kills, and I called in everything, and I came out with like, it was like 80 or 90, 85, something like that. So this kill streak loadout is definitely good. I've been using it way more than the Blackbird, mainly due to the fact that my teammates always tend to mooch off my Blackbird. But in Kill Confirmed, this game could have been a 200 plus, and I'll explain that right here, just because towards the end of the gameplay, when I pull up the scoreboard, you'll see my teammates had 26 tags, one guy had 26, the other guy had 19, and then I had something like 20 or something like that. And that's the main reason why I don't really like Kill Confirm, just because if you have normal teammates who actually know what they're, doing, they're going to pick up your tags, and that's pretty much what happens when you call in the Swarm and Dogs. There's tags laying everywhere, and that's what I try to do. I try to pick them up. But throughout this gameplay, you'll see that usually my teammates tended to just, steal them right out of my pocket, and it kind of sucks. But nonetheless, really good gameplay, 171 to 2. Now, another tip that I can give you guys about the AN94 is something that I found out, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, that I believe it's the first 2 to 3 bullets, they shoot out faster. So what I recommend you guys do is kind of burst the gun a little bit. Because, it saves ammo, and you're able to pick people off a lot quicker. So, definitely try that out with this weapon. I barely did it too much in this gameplay just because I always use Scavenger, so I'm not really too worried about ammo. But, if you're the kind of guy who likes to only use Toughness or something like that, definitely try this out. It'll save ammo, and you won't have to, pick up other weapons too much along the way. And I really hope all of you guys did enjoy this video. Be sure to leave a like if you did. And I really do appreciate all the support over the, break I took, and then for all the people who have been with me, from the start, kind of. Some of you guys still have been with me, since I started my channel. So I really do appreciate that. And all the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing, liking all the videos. And let's see if we can get 400 likes on this video for a really good gameplay and my 200th video. So I'll see you all later, and take it easy. Peace!